Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, faced an unprecedented crisis, a nation divided by slavery. Lincoln, a man of deep convictions, believed slavery was morally wrong. He also understood the complexities of abolishing it in a nation where it was deeply entrenched. From the outset of the Civil War, Lincoln navigated a treacherous path, seeking to preserve the Union while grappling with the issue of slavery. Little did anyone know, he would make a decision that would change the course of American history. Lincoln's journey to the Emancipation Proclamation was fraught with challenges. He inherited a nation on the brink of collapse, with states seceding and the very fabric of the Union unraveling. Yet amidst this turmoil, Lincoln never wavered in his belief that the nation founded on the principles of liberty and equality could not long endure half slave and half free. His commitment to this ideal would ultimately lead him to issue the Emancipation Proclamation, a document that would redefine the war and shape the destiny of a nation. The year was 1861. The United States, once a beacon of unity and promise, was now a nation riven. The issue of slavery, long a festering wound at the heart of the nation, had finally led to open conflict. Southern states, fearing the abolition of their way of life, seceded from the Union, forming the Confederate States of America. The Civil War began with the Confederate attack on Fort Sumter in South Carolina. Lincoln, thrust into the role of a wartime president, initially focused on preserving the Union. He believed that the war was about upholding the principles of democracy and the rule of law. However, as the war raged on, and the human cost of slavery became increasingly apparent, Lincoln realized that the conflict had to evolve into a fight for freedom. By the summer of 1862, Lincoln had come to a momentous decision. He would use his executive power to strike at the heart of the Confederacy by freeing enslaved people in rebel-held territory. This decision, fraught with political and military risks, was not made lightly. Lincoln understood that the Emancipation Proclamation was not just a legal document, but a powerful symbol of hope for millions of enslaved people. He also knew that it would have profound implications for the war effort, potentially galvanizing support for the Union cause both domestically and internationally. The drafting process was deliberate, with Lincoln carefully considering the legal and political ramifications of his actions. Section 4. A Proclamation, Not Freedom. On January 1, 1863, Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation. This document, etched in history, declared that all persons held as slaves within the rebellious states are, and henceforward shall be free. While it did not immediately free all enslaved people in the United States, it was a watershed moment in American history. The Emancipation Proclamation had limitations. It only applied to Confederate states, not to the border states that remained loyal to the Union, but still practiced slavery. This sparked debates about its true reach and effectiveness. Nevertheless, it was a powerful symbol of hope for enslaved people, a beacon of freedom in the midst of a brutal war. Section 5. The Tide Turns. The Emancipation Proclamation had a profound impact on the Civil War in American society. It transformed the conflict from a war to preserve the Union into a war to end slavery, a moral crusade that resonated with many Northerners and inspired African Americans to join the fight for freedom. The proclamation also had international repercussions. It effectively ended any chance of European powers recognizing the Confederacy, as it made the conflict unequivocally about slavery, an institution that had been widely condemned abroad. The Emancipation Proclamation was a turning point, a decisive step towards the abolition of slavery in the United States. Section 6. Lincoln's Enduring Legacy. Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation stands as a testament to his unwavering belief in the principles of equality and freedom. It is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, one person's courage and conviction can change the course of history. The Emancipation Proclamation, while imperfect in its immediate application, set in motion a chain of events that would ultimately lead to the end of slavery in the United States. It is a document that continues to inspire, a symbol of hope and a reminder of the ongoing struggle for justice and equality for all.